Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is August 9th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over to these charts and see what we see. Let's maximize this and resize that. Oh, what did I do? I maximize this and resize that. And we are looking at this quarterly chart. As we're looking at this quarterly chart, we're still green on this quarterly chart. We're still trading below yearly R1. That's this green line right here. And all. So everything is still looking pretty good here on this quarterly chart. Let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see here. On this monthly chart, we're zoomed in enough here already. What we're looking at here mainly is this 9-10 moving average, whichever which one you like using. I like using the 9. Most people use the 10. And all long as we're above that, technically we are still in a bull market. We can still see this is a monthly chart now. We are still below previous month high, but we are still making we still have a higher low here on these candles here. So we're still looking very bullish and we are still above the pivot at this time. Let's go ahead and go down to this weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, we don't need to zoom in any more than what we're seeing right here. Last week we was looking at this red candle here last week and we thought we almost had a bearish harami in the right location. We was thinking maybe this thing was getting ready to give us a little bit of a pullback but we didn't get it. We ended up doing what I was expecting. We opened below pivot right here, this line here, but we didn't. By the end of the week, we were above pivot. So this thing showed us that this market is really ready to go higher, and that's what I kind of expect this thing come next week to be making new highs. It didn't make a new high this week, but it is looking very bullish at this time based on what I'm seeing right here. These two candles now kind of form a bullish harami, not in the best location. It's at a top, so we got to kind of still be kind of cautious about this whole thing, but I do kind of expect this thing to continue higher. All right, let's go ahead and go down to the daily chart and wrap this on up. Oh, I didn't change that over. I need to do that in daily chart. Daily chart. This is the thing on the daily chart last week. I said, you almost heard me say, this is done. I was saying this is done because we was right here in this total little demand area. And then come Monday here on this green candle here, we ended up, again, we closed down here, and then Monday we opened way up here. This market kind of gapped back up and continued just to run back up. This whole gap that it had created here, it has filled that gap and all. So now the thing is, are we going to make those new highs next week? Based on the way I see this market was trading last week, making these higher lows and all every day, even with these red candles in here every other day. But it was making higher highs also. So to me, this thing is definitely, we can definitely say it is trending back up. The question is, will it break this high come next week? And I kind of expect it to, but we're going to be back up there. Let me just look at one thing right here on this picture. Let's zoom out a little bit is what you need to do. I'm going to do that right quick. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And if I zoom, zoom, zoom out, there's nothing to see out there. It's just clear skies ahead. What I'm looking at, was there any, supply back over there to keep us from breaking this high? The only supply that we got to get back is this new supply that's here. Is there enough new supply here to want to push this thing back down? That's the thing that we're going to be looking at next week. Will we be able to break this high and go higher? So that's what we're going to be I'm going to be expecting us to break that high. The thing is, can we break that high and go higher, or will we break that high and reverse back down? That's going to be a big question here, and that's pretty much all I have to share. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.